Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Once again, welcome to our Monday edition of Bro and JK's BRISnet Play of the Day. Hello, John. The view from
Hello.
where you're at looks amazing,
Yep.
as
And I
always.
am not in Paris. I'll tell you that. I am not in Paris. I'm across the street from the Paris Hotel in Las
Yes.
Vegas, but I am not in Paris.
As far as we're concerned, John, you could have told us you're in Paris. I think
Would have believed
everyone
it.
would believe you. Everyone would have believed you without any
Yes.
doubt. So, still in Vegas. How long are you staying in Vegas now? Till when?
Tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon, we fly out. We've been here since Friday, so
Nice.
it's 4 days is enough in Vegas. I mean, I can't handle more than that. Especially March Madness weekend. It was just chaos and packed,
Was it?
crowded. So
Was
it
it
was
really?
really, yeah, it was really fun though. I mean, we're going to go see the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in a few hours, and that's it. So yeah, it's been a good trip and down a little bit. I haven't gambled that much. Horses this weekend was not profitable. We
No.
hit small ones and we lost the big ones, and just couldn't connect this weekend. So let's
Well,
turn the
hey,
page.
got a big weekend coming up. We'll talk about that. But let's get to our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors who've been with us all along, the Vape Shop in Hamilton for all your vaping needs, as well as Cases Pork Roll, owned and operated, family owned and operated since 1870. Big company. Tommy Dolan, one of our good friends. And of course, BRISnet.com, the handicapper's edge. We use a lot of their information. Some of the information we'll use, of course, today. We use every day. I use it every day. I know John uses it quite a bit as well. Uh, their information is invaluable, I think, because you get information from BRISnet that's a little different than some of the other handicapping sources which are out there, man. There are plenty of them, plenty of good ones. We like BRISnet.com. I think they give a lot of good information that's a little different. Prime power, some percentages you don't see in your typical past performances. So want to make sure we thank BRISnet.com. The handicappers is one of the best information, some of the best information out there. So check them out. John, we got a couple of picks of the day. I'll show those up here now so we can get them. And of course, they block me out a little bit, which is great.
Mhm.
I'm sure no one's disappointed with that. John, talk about your picks, and then I'll talk about mine.
Yeah, I went through the Parks card today, and a lot of the ones I like, are going to be, probably favorites. So I don't want to give something out, that's going to, we know this one here. I'm giving out race number 7, the 3-horse. I think he has a pace advantage in here. He's 4-1 morning line. There's enough other ones in here that might take some money. So hoping to get, in that 3-1 range, even 5-2. Just hoping he doesn't go down to, 7-5, 6-5, or something like that. But
Right.
something to play around with at Parks. I mean, that's the only one I saw, other than some, quite obvious ones that I don't have to give out. You can pick them on your own. Uh, so then I turned my gears to Turf Paradise a little bit, and found a sequence there where the 4th race, I liked a few horses. One's 6-1, one's 9-2, and the other one might be the favorite. Favorite's beatable, so I couldn't decide between the 3 of them. So I came up with a strategy to bookend the pick 3 with singles, which they might be in that range of even money. Looking at them, the race 3 at Turf Paradise later tonight, the 7, should be tough to beat. Using the 3 horses, 1, 4, 7 in the middle leg, trying to catch the price to beat a favorite there, and then ends it with probably the favorite, the 1 horse in the 5th race. So try to create value with 3 horses in the middle and catch, hopefully a double-digit winner in the middle, and might catch a $30 or $40, pick 3.
I like it. Turf Paradise is, I believe, sunny and hot down there. Here in the Northeast today, John, it is raining. It's been raining all morning. That's why I had no time to, or I shouldn't say no time. I was not called to go to the range, which is good. I'm not disappointed because today is not a very nice day. I don't think there's going to be too many people hitting balls today. Okay, I also went to Turf Paradise, race number 7, a mile on turf. I was shoot at Turf Paradise. It's a claiming $6,250, beating claiming race. Big field value. I think there's 11 horses in the race. As of about 10 minutes ago, there were no scratches. I find claiming races of this nature, they can lead to chaos. And I'm hoping there's a little chaos. I fell in the number 2, Poker Alice. The only mount for Daniel Vergara, who's a pretty good jockey, and his percentages, he doesn't come very often to Turf Paradise. He doesn't get many mounts, but he's a good jockey there, and his pace advantage, not a speed horse, but pace advantage based on EE's numbers. And BRISnet.com also has him listed with the positive pace advantage based on he can press, but and he's got some early speed, but doesn't have to be, she doesn't have to be up on the lead. And at 8-1, I don't think that horse, the value is going to drop down very much on that. So you can play on it what you want to win in terms of what the price is when the morning line shifts at post time. It's a late race. It goes off 7:14 Eastern time. So I'll be watching it after dinner, which is kind of cool. Turf Paradise race 7. Also, I'm going to play a little $5 exactly what came the 2 on top over the 1, the 4, and the 11. I think those are the other most likely horses to run with this horse. And all are priced at 1. Their goal is 10-1. The 4 is Shamaville with Kevin Krieger on, who's a good jockey. I'm a little not so worried about that horse, but I think that horse might have a chance. But I think he's going to pick up second place. That's what I'm hoping. And the 11 horse, I said in my notes when I looked at the race yesterday, after I lost that heartbreaking pick 6 at the Derby City at Fairgrounds, I was looking at this race, and I said if there was any scratches, I would like the 11 better. But just like Tampa Bay, where they come out of that funky little chute for the races, this is a mile on turf, but it's not an oval mile. They come out of that chute, and then the 11 hole, I think that's a tough spot to come out of. I learned that from talking to your friend Wadey, who talked about that. The horse is getting blinkers on. So first time, I think it's going to give the 11 horse a little bit of a try to sharpen her up a little bit to get out. That's a tough spot. I was hoping if there were 2 or 3 scratches, I might have changed my pick. But I love the 2 horse and only mount for Daniel Vergara, 8-1 morning line. That's and my pick, as it says up there, my exacta $5 exacta costs you $15 if you put the 2 over the 1, the 4, and the 11. So we'll see how that plays out, John.
Yeah, one suggestion on Fred's wager there. What I would do is play that what he's telling you, but also put the 2 horse, since he's going to be prominent near the pace. And if he gets caught at the wire by one of your 3 underneath horses, you're going to be kicking yourself. You got good prices in there, so you might as well put $1 with 1, 4, 11 over the 2 horse.
I like that. Hey, that's a great idea. And John, that's why you're not only a traveling handicapper, you're an actual handicapper. Make that clear to our viewers. Not just a traveling handicapper, travels well and handicaps well too. Very good suggestion because, I think he's going to be up or near the pace, or she is, but I don't know for sure. You know, the horse, the bias according to BRISnet is not a speed bias. And any horse with an E rating, and there are a couple in there who have a pure E rating, I think it's like a 10 or 11%. That's pretty low. That doesn't attract my attention, that's for sure. But okay, so that's an alternative bet for our viewers. We hope you get the chance to check that out. John, have safe travels as you move back to the East Coast for a brief period of time. I'm sure we have our Wednesday show, 2 o'clock again, looking to pick some other winners. Hopefully get some winners today. And then, of course, on Friday, we'll have a lot to talk about because there are a couple of big Derby prep races. The Florida Derby from Gulfstream Park is Saturday. Arkansas Derby from Oaklawn is Saturday. The Gulfstream Park Oaks for the Phillies is Saturday. Interesting, on Friday, there is the race called the Fantasy from, it's $1 million race from Oaklawn for Oaks Derby, for Oaks points for the Phillies. That's interesting. That race is going to be run on Friday. I'm sure we'll talk about that a little bit on our podcast on Friday at 3 p.m. or happy hour. So in the meantime, John, any last words before we check out?
I'm curious to see where these big guns for the Derby are going to wind up. What prep races? I guess Nearly is going into the Florida Derby, which we expected.
Gotta win.
Wallaby.
Gotta win.
What?
Nearly's gotta win. It's right now on the outside looking in.
Oh, so he's got to win that. So he's going to be prepped. So is also Chief Wallaby, is he going to the Florida Derby, or is he going a different route?
Chief Wallaby is in the Florida Derby. There's 4 serious horses in the
Wow.
I mean, I'm just looking up because it'll take me a second to look up.
Commandment, Chief Wallaby, nearly, and there's probably one more. They're probably my top 4 picks for the Derby, and they're all going to be competing against each other. So,
No,
man,
Commandment, nearly. You're right. Commandment, nearly. Chief Wallaby. There's one other one. I'm gonna look it up.
wow, that's going
Yeah.
to be fun. So, we'll have more information Wednesday after the fields are drawn, and we'll start to do a quick look ahead to see what we're going to be talking about on Friday and Saturday. So, there's going to be some great wagering opportunities this weekend.
Yeah, well, they had the lineup of the top 20 horses. Well, actually, I think top 25 or 28 by points. Nearly right now, the horse I really like is on the outside looking in. So in that race, let's see, the race right now, the Florida Derby, which on Saturday is race number 12. No, I think it's race number 13. They got a big card. 14 races, yeah. You got Chief Wallaby is in the Commandment, Nearly, and the Puma. The Puma.
Oh, the Puma! My goodness, what a race!
That's a heck of a race. And like I said, I don't know if the Puma. I don't think the Puma has to win. Of course, I guess depends on how the connections feel about cranking the horse up too much. But we'll talk about that more on Wednesday at 2:00. But that card at Gulfstream on Saturday, John, is going to be a huge card to check out. We'll check it out. Let them run. We'll check that card out. Of course, we'll talk about that a little bit more on Wednesday, as John mentioned, when the fields get drawn, even perhaps some odds. John, enjoy the rest of your day at the Las Vegas. Right there, good view from the fourth floor. Excellent view, nice and sunny there. So, John, have a safe trip home. Look forward to talking to you on Wednesday when you're back at home. You may not be looking forward to that so much, but
no, not really.
But anyway, so John, good luck with your picks. Good luck with our picks. Good luck to our viewers. Thank you for checking us out. As we always say, bet smart, cheer hard. Fast horses here can equal some serious fun, and in the end, let them run.
Let them run. Let them run, everybody. Take care.
Take care. Good luck.